It is 8:46 in the morning here in Southern California. It's Don. Welcome to the morning briefing. We are on today on POLYBI2 on Twitter and Radio Don 1 on both Twitch and YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us. If you can help us out by doing a couple of things, you can give this thing a thumbs up. That'll help us on the various algorithms that we're in. You can subscribe to us. You can follow us on Twitter and subscribe on both Facebook and Twitch. And if you want to help us out a little bit more, because we really need it, you can go to the piggy bank that we have set up at paypal.me/Radio Don. Also, if you are on Twitch, you can also get a paid subscription, especially if you are on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime gives you a free subscription, one free subscription per month, and if you can favor us with one, we really would appreciate it. You would pay nothing if you've not done one of those things before, but we would get the proceeds, and we thank you very much for doing that. Also, I'll give you our link tree at the end of this, so you can follow us wherever we are and support us wherever you are. Before I do anything, I would like to welcome a new listener, viewer, whatever, to this piece of mediocrity, and that is my good friend, Dr. Susan Block. You may have heard of her. She is a relationship specialist, sexologist, friend of bonobos everywhere, human or not. And I have been following her since the early 1990s. That's a long time. And she is one of my online crushes. I love her to death, and I thank her for all of the kindness that she has shown me over the past. It's now going on 4 decades. Yeah, you find your own family. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and dropping stuff on your car. It's been very wet here in Southern California. We've had several inches of rain, several feet of snow in the places where there is snow. The snowpack is about 200% of where it should be. That should put a dent in our drought. That's why I say God loves Southern California. God loves us heathens, us woke heathens. So in about 10 minutes, the circus goes on for another day. This has been going on for 4 days in Washington. Kevin McCarthy has gone through 11 votes and nothing has changed. I mean, really, nothing has changed except his vote totals have gone down. There are various people who are now getting votes for Speaker of the House, including Donald Trump. By the way, Matt Gaetz is the only person who has voted for Donald Trump, so I don't think he's going to be Speaker. Although, if you remember, back in a few weeks ago, when Donald Trump says he was going to make a big announcement, a lot of people thought that he was going to run for the Speaker of the House because you don't have to be a member of the House of Representatives to be Speaker of the House. I've talked about that before. Yeah, but such is life. The entire spectrum of right-wing politics is self-destructing right about now. You've probably seen the video where Sean Hannity and Lauren Boebert were pretty much fighting. Lauren was, acting like, Lauren was acting like a right wing person usually acts with a Democrat. It is getting really weird. And what people do not understand is are a couple of things. Number one, we do not have a House of Representatives right now. May have mentioned this yesterday, but we do not have a House of Representatives right now. And we will not have until someone being is elected speaker, and that's probably not going to happen unless some miracle happens in the next 8 minutes. That's one thing. But here's something else. The aforementioned Matt Gaetz, I kind of stumbled into OAN yesterday, and Matt Gaetz was on with some guy I've never heard of. And basically, he intimated that once a speaker, preferably a Republican speaker, is installed, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to block, or going to try to block, the installation of every senator who voted for the omnibus bill. Every senator who voted for that $1.7 trillion bill that the president had signed, they can't unsign that. But they are going to try to keep the senators the Republican senators who voted for this out of the House of Representatives. These people are basically playing out 1/6/21 right now. This is that day in slow motion. And by the way, today is the second anniversary of that little event. So, what to do? What to do? Anyway, that's basically it. The weekend's coming. I hope you have a good one. If you would like to follow me, sometimes these things are a little bit more cogent than this morning. You can go to Linktree/Radio Don. That's linktr.ee/Radio Don. Make sure you put the T there between the TR and the E, and that'll get you in. Because if you put it in linktree.com, it's not going to work. And we're going to try, hopefully, be able to try to put some of the stuff that we do on video, on audio, and include it in our podcast. Yes, we do have a podcast. And if you'd like to find out more about that, yeah, the link tree is, the podcast cast is there. Hopefully, over the weekend, we're going to get our website up and running. So, it'll be the one stop shop for everything that's the Radio Dawn Network. I hope you have a great weekend. We will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.